Here with Travis Little. I was noticing with some of his pieces, this piece is obscenely very photorealistic, very strongly photorealistic. And this piece had more of an ethereal quality to it. If you look at the mirror, the front is back, but then you look at the mirror and it becomes just very ethereal. So, could you tell me about how that came to your style of work?
Well, I'm primarily self-taught. I had trained as a graphic design and illustrator, so coming from using media that you kind of had to be dry, had to be laid down and ready to go, kind of influenced my style. And a lot of it came from being told that I wasn't good enough to be an illustrator, and I was kind of discouraged. So when I graduated, I threw away my portfolio and spent every day for a year doing what I knew to be the kind of artist that I had wanted to be, and I basically taught myself to paint. It's not a formal training, so it's very inefficient, but I'm at least able to get the results.
But I mean, in terms of where you have this very, almost looks, you couldn't even, almost can't tell it's a painting unless you come very close on it. And then this other piece, which you look in the mirror and you can see the quality. So in terms of making those decisions in your work between photorealism and choosing something like that doesn't go completely photorealistic.
It just naturally evolves. It depends on where the piece goes. Sometimes I'll have a certain confidence in my color choice and my stroke choice, where I think it actually benefits from it has more energy, it's less controlled, it seems more spontaneous as it feels coming out of me. If I leave it a little bit, and I'm going to say unfinished or painterly, is another way.
That's a better term. Unfinished is not exactly.
Exactly.
It's not accurate.
But to me, I would look at this and be like, oh, look at all of the things I could have finished. I really could have tightened that up. So to me, it's kind of unfinished, but it stops where it feels natural.
Right, where
it evolves by itself. So that's how that choice is totally made
in process, not beforehand. It's just as you. And you work from photos, or do you work from?
I work from detailed close-up photos. I've got a wall that I tack photos to. It looks like the CSI crime scene photos, where I have hands, I've got expressions. I do a lot of textures, so I'll have like 15 or 20 different of the stool top. The stool from different angles, and trying to study the kind of texture and different kinds of light to kind of put it together. I'm not the guy in the mall that will paint your photo. This photo doesn't exist as a
photo on its own.
Yeah,
it's built from.
It's built from pieces of photography, and I do some life drawings as well.
Right.
To mostly for the composition. Because it's easier to do composition when you're setting with a live person than it is.
But these are not recreations.
They are not recreations of a photograph.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where do you want me to start?
Just tell me about that you're the body paint, and that these are not actually paintings, that they're photographs and stuff.
Okay. Everything you're looking at here is a photograph of a painted person. So all of these.
You're gonna have to speak up a little bit, just so.
These are painted people you're looking at. These are all photographs that are then printed on canvas.
And we're with what's the name of the gallery? Is it just a body paint gallery, or do you use
Gallery ML?
Gallery ML. Okay. And as he explained, just in case I couldn't hear, these are all so they paint on the people, and then they take canvases, and you basically just take a photograph and print it on a canvas. But the actual piece, even though it looks like a painting, is actually just a human being.
That's correct. So I have this like that none of the photographs were doctored or photoshopped. This is all paint and light.
So it's just direct. These are all direct, basically direct transfers. No digital changes.
Right. Even this one over here with the jellyfish. That's just it. He painted it with a black light sensitive paint. So that's not documented.
So it's just a black light photo. Okay. Wow, that's. You can tell much more with these pieces. On these pieces, you can tell much, obviously much more that they.
Yeah, this is he's on provide.
But it seems like he's as focused on the photography of it.
Yeah, well, so it's a lot of work
very, the photography itself is just it's really great. So wait, what about how about these pieces? Or
this is also David Gilmour who's working on this wall. Also, obviously his style makes you feel like you're looking at a painting, but he just has a different technique with the paint. He paints backgrounds always to match.
Those are
get really close.
Yeah,
those are people. Really
okay, I see it. You can see the eye. Yeah, you can see the real eyelashes, and you can see the real ear itself.
Yeah.
But he paints the ear canal.
Yeah, he paints everything.
He painted inside the. Wow,
and it's two different types of paint. We don't even, our resident artists don't really know how he gets it to match up so well.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, unless you came in really close, you're not gonna notice that that's like a real. Yeah, because you can't paint over the pores. He's got to let the artist breathe, the model breathe a little, so you can't cover the whole body with paint. Wow, that's. Next time I get out to Philly, I will definitely be visiting this gallery. This is great. Whatever.
How we doing? This is my work. I'm done one.
Is that the name? Oh, that's your name.
That's my pen name. My actual name is Paul Heath.
Is it meant to be a street art name, or is it? Okay.
Off that,
but you've never.
Number one. It's the idea is that I win like dumb luck,
Okay.
Because I don't do street art very much.
I don't.
Other
Where
than
are you at?
and such.
Oh, you're in Kingston. So yeah, of course you're not going to be able.
Down here. I'm in a band, and when I'm on tour, I get stickers out there for people to put up if they choose.
I would. This is my scene, so.
And I do murals and stuff like that when it's accepted. But yeah, the whole idea is that I really do love fine art. I love expressing fun times and humor, and it's got that street art quality where.
Well, the coffee cup is very.
I could put a coffee cup on something, and people might think of me first.
I really like the coffee cup. I mean, did that come out of anything specific, or was that?
Well, I've been drinking coffee since '07.
So
it's been, it's now, where are we at? That's 28 years of drinking coffee steadily. And when I started tagging my paintings, and I didn't want to get in trouble for street art. So I started putting coffee cups with no tag.
Huh, okay.
And then those crept their way into my art also, so.
Now you've got to.
Now I follow through. Just
slow down, and that's when you have to slow down on the street art, I guess, too.
Exactly.
Tell me about the QR codes. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that on anyone else's work, so.
The idea is that I have a web store, and this is a sort of discreet way to go and check out the price without having to see the bill ticket right in front of you. It also shows you my store and gives you a link to go back later.
Okay. Very
and if
cool.
not, you know, like I just talk to people about it and tell them what the name is and the price. But
this is great work. Thank you for.
Thank you. Your name?
Green. Yes, I like it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Is this all you or? Just...
Yeah, that is mine.
This is you. Great. How many layers?
Yeah, sometimes it's yeah, 10 layers, but sometimes it's less.
But
less than that.
how many pieces? How many for this piece itself?
How many?
How many on this piece? Layers.
This piece, I think, is approximately
10 layers. And what's it made on? Is it marble?
No, it's sometimes I put inside there, sometimes traditional paper, and then I'm drawing on there, and then make layer again, something like that. I developed a lot of, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Drawing on the each layer.
Yeah, what makes the bubble?
Oh yeah, it's different layers. Yes,
yeah, so what's
with the the acrylic,
okay, that's acrylic. Okay. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, that's very impressive.
Is that the way you feel about me every time I walk out that door? Well, it's not that I doubt you, or I don't think you're true, but I'm getting used to this hard love, so what's a boy to do? So tell me all your secrets, and you can have my soul, but please just give an answer, girl, cause I really need to know. Is that the way you look at me when I turn my head?
Okay, these pieces are called Many Lives, Many Masters.
Many Lives, Many Masters. Okay.
And this was based on me talking to somebody who read past lives. And when they read my life, they were saying how me and my husband, we were really soulmates, and inquiring if we had kids or not. And I said, no, we didn't. And they said, well, I don't think you're gonna. And I said, I'm probably not. And they said, do you want to know why? And I said, sure, And they told me that me and my husband were in a tribe, and we had 11 kids. And this is why we weren't going to have children in this lifetime, because we had felt like we've done all that. And so this is how I
envision those various
built
children.
the idea off of what the woman said.
And each piece has a very intricate story like that?
They all have like themes and stuff.
And intricate like backgrounds. And are they all personal? Or are some less personal?
No,
they're all very
personal. I've always been a big fan of Lucha Libre, and I love Mexican art.
I like the decks.
Nice shirt, dude.
Interesting that the decks are cheaper than the toilet seats.
Well, the toilet seats are two-sided.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
The decks are one-sided. There's nothing on the front of the decks.
No, it's just the actual old deck.
Just the old deck itself. Oh, okay.
So whatever that kid wrote on it, it's on it. Now, like,
they're donated decks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's some of them beat up on the front and stuff.
They're all beat up everywhere. And then I actually prefer the beat up ones.
No, that's.
To the new ones,
So are they still used? Are they repairable in terms of being used?
Some of them are.
But most of them.
Like this one you couldn't use.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh wow.
This
Yeah.
one you couldn't use.
Oh, I
that
see.
One,
Yeah.
Nothing wrong
That's
with it.
solid.
It's just old. This one, nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It's just old. That one, nothing wrong.
That's all. Yeah, that's cool.
Same with that. That one's broken. See how that one's broken?
Oh, okay.
That one's not.
Very cool.
They
Yeah.
definitely.
Could you do that? Did you look back? Well, did you look back again? If your head explodes, you got such a heavy load. Well, oh, hey man, well, that's not what you showed us for. Taste love. Take the time to remember. Taste love, taste love, taste love.
Yeah, this is Mighty Tanaka booth at Fountain Art Fair 2012 in New York City. We're working with 45 different artists for this show. We got installations from UFOs, Teofil, and Miguel Ovalle. And then we got all.
How did you decide on the 45? I mean, 45 artists, and you seem to have branched out a little bit, even beyond what Tanaka, or is that just part of the whole thing that you're branching out?
Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm working with some traditional like Tanaka artists that we've been working with for a while. And then I want to have the opportunity to work with some new artists as well. And just I just wanted to see kind of like how the general public reacted to some new people, as well as the people
and branching out from what the what the brand exists. It's got a brand.
Our whole thing is from the raw to the refined. So I'm just looking for an eclectic, grouping of artists who really accentuate, rawness and refinement. Yeah, so it's I think it's really fun,
Taste love. Everybody tastes love. Everybody tastes love. Yeah.
So tell me about the Bushwick Gallery.
Okay, so Bushwick Gallery is an internet-based gallery showcasing artists from Bushwick area, and so we exist only on the internet, but we are doing offline pop-up openings for every show, every time at a different Bushwick location. So it's always like a lot of fun, and you get like access to like different communities, and it's always super interesting. So, and we're here totally offline.
And are you trying to represent any specific kind of artist, or more just that it's Bushwick based?
I was trying to represent like artists that I really like, and I like to work with. So like all these guys, they're also my friends, but I really love their art. So it's kind of like both,
I like these Mario pieces. Okay, be good.